Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Nice.
Good.
Let me make sure I got my screen capture going here. 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
Awesome. There we go. Cool. There we go. Nice. This is very nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Yeah, so you're out in London right now, or?
Yeah, I go between Sydney and London because I work online. So, yeah.
What's your other channel?
I only have one.
I thought you mentioned in 21 Nuggets or whichever that you had a second channel.
Yeah, I did in the beginning only because I didn't know that if you sign into YouTube under a different email address, it creates a whole new channel.
Yeah, and then you got to build a whole new audience, right? Yeah, not good. So.
No, good techie learning anyway.
Yeah, well, super nice to meet you. I love your shows. I have actually listened to quite a few of your shows, and they're very good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And we've got a mutual listener.
We do. I know. She was the one that kind of pushed me your way. And it's funny, is that show I did, I got more hits out of one show than I ever have. I don't know why.
Fantastic.
I think maybe the name, but I don't know.
What was it? The Living in the End one?
That was, yes, it was the Manifestation 301, Living in the End is what I called it. And yeah, it seemed to work well, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Excellent.
So how do we want to do this? Or I don't know. It's my first time.
Me too. Well, I mean, I've done other radio things, but if you had an idea of what you wanted to talk about. What was
you had suggested the moods chapter, which I think is a great concept.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
Sure. I mean, if you want to, do you want to do it like a Q&A? Like you ask questions and I respond, or do you just want to talk about it? How do you want to do it? I'm open.
I thought we could maybe talk about it a little bit, and if there are some questions and what's your perspective, and here's what I think, and I'll just kind of go from there. But cool. I'm super curious to kind of get your take on things. You obviously are very successful where you're at right now, and I think that's super cool. I'm trying to turn this into a more successful thing. I've got a background in radio, so that's kind of why it's the radio style thing. I used to be a broadcaster.
Okay.
And then, I'll do a little voiceover work and then now this YouTube stuff. So I'm trying to build this side of my business. I work IT during the week is my normal job.
Okay.
So, and I like it. I actually enjoy what I do. And it's got good benefits and all that, but I'd really like to see this YouTube stuff take off and really be able to do like what you do and just put out 3 to 5 videos a day. You are busy.
Yeah, I do. Well, you know what I did was I just, I started in 2013 just doing a manifesting stuff channel, and I was doing about 1 or 2 YouTubes a month.
Okay.
And then from that, I started introducing Neville, because Neville's quite hard to understand. So I started with general law of attraction, and then I started heading towards Neville bit by bit by bit. And then what happened was it started attracting people that were already in the know about Neville. But then I started to say to people, I'm talking about manifesting this, that, and the other. But if there's things that you want to actually get me to talk about, I'm giving you the opportunity in this YouTube, put your request down below. Now, since I've done that, I've been doing 1 to 2 YouTubes a day because I don't have to come up with ideas anymore. It's all coming from the viewers. And, I think once you hit 1,000 subscribers, you can sort of get a bit more momentum, because nothing much happened for 2.5 years, I'll be honest.
And that's where I'm at. I mean, I finally broke 100, which was a big deal for me. I was like,
woo! Yeah, and, I saw that. I saw.
And thousands of huge deal. But what's funny with yours is like 3 days ago, I looked at your channel and you had 1234, 1234 as your number of subscribers. And I'm like, oh, that's a very synchronistic number. That's awesome. And you're jumping up like 3 to 5 a day, it looks like, which is really cool. So
just all of a sudden. And I think, a lot of that is to do with keywords and 95% of my audience, I've realized, is looking at the How to Manifest a Specific Person YouTubes. That's how they get into my channel.
Interesting.
They, cars, trips, money,
You know what?
jobs, all of that secondary.